Hi, my name is Carolee Tippett. I am a teacher at Coronado High School. I teach AP Environmental Science and Chemistry. I'm also the facilitator of the Blue Water Task Force, which is a national program run by Surfrider Foundation for Coronado High School. So the water quality project that we are taking part in is called the Blue Water Task Force, BWTF for short, and it's run through the Surfrider Foundation and sponsored by the Surfrider Foundation. It's a national water testing program to make sure that the water is clean. Last year, Principal Jenny Moore sent an email to the science teachers asking if any of us would be interested in water quality testing because Surfrider wanted to start a Blue Water Task Force lab here. I immediately volunteered because it had made such a positive impact on me when I was in high school and made me so much more interested and understand how we impact the environment. The Blue Water Task Force is being funded through Surfrider Foundation. They got a partial grant through SDG&E, San Diego Gas and Electric. The grant and the Surfrider Foundation monies are enough to do water testing for 2 locations in Coronado for 1 year. After that point, we'll start having to fundraise to pay for all of these samples and processing the samples. Hopefully we can get a donation and get an autoclave and some bottles, and that way we can also reduce our plastic consumption, because right now, to ensure sterile technique, we have to use disposable plastic for each part of the procedure. If we had an autoclave though, we could use reusable glass and then not have all this extra plastic waste. And my goal is that this becomes maybe a club on campus or something that students really buy into and are excited about. And then we always have a key group of students that are doing the water testing, because ultimately we should be doing this water testing all the time, every year. Just because the county and other water agencies don't have the facilities or money to test every single week. The first thing that we have to go through is talking about sterile procedures to make sure that we are not contaminating the samples. Essentially, we have plastic bags that we use. We rip open, they are sterile, we collect the water, we don't touch the sides or insides of the bag. We wrap them up, seal them, and then bring them back to the lab. When we get to the lab, we then go through and take the sample and dilute it, and we add a reagent that tests for the Enterococcus. So we shake that up together, we put it into what's called a quanti-tray sealer. It's kind of a cool little sheet that separates out the sample into various mini samples, and then we incubate it for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, we take the samples out and we put them under UV light and we can see if they fluoresce. So if we get bright blue fluorescence, that means Enterococcus is present. So this project is beneficial to the community because we are a tourist town and we do have lots of tourists coming in to enjoy our beaches. We want to have clean beaches and we want to know if they are not clean. So doing this weekly water testing is a good way to monitor that, and we can make sure that signs are posted if, for example, there are high bacteria counts. This project will be beneficial for the environment because we can monitor the quality of the water and ensure that human health is a priority, and we understand if the water is dirty that we should not be going in. As far as the environment at large, it's really important to monitor everything that's flowing from the land into the oceans. The oceans, a lot of times we think of as a large dumping ground, and whatever goes in, it's so big that it just dilutes. But we have found out that's not the case, and it's actually starting to impact the communities and ecosystems within the ocean.